Hey YouTube dippers. Two things I gotta just say before I start the video. Excuse the background noise. My fan's built in my laptop. If you notice, if you've watched any of my past videos, you'll hear it in the background, and used to y'all couldn't hear me, but thanks to me getting this headset, y'all can hear better because the mic's right here, not down there. I'm using this, not the computer mic. Two, I'm not using my other webcam, the one that it has better quality, if you ask me. I didn't prepare for this, that's why I didn't use the other cam, because it's like usually I would have everything set up for a video. This is kind of like a last minute video, something I didn't make preparations for, you know. So excuse me if y'all don't like the video. I can always remake it, but figured I'd put this one up. I'm sure you're gonna like it because what I'm about to talk about in this video. For one, the dip I'm holding in my hand, I can't show you yet. I'll explain to you and give you a hint. This dip, as a 4 years of dipping, I've been looking for it. When I heard that they make a flavor and this dip, this certain dip that I have right in my hand, I was like, oh, I gotta get some. About 3 years ago, actually, a year after I started dipping, I found out my senior year they make it. There's such thing. And I've looked for the last 3 years, ain't found it. Somebody said there's a gas station in where I live, and I haven't found it yet. But bottom line is, one of the best Copenhagen products ever. Whiskey blend, or Cope whiskey blend. Now, I will explain to y'all that this smells to me like, just like black, smells like black, but has a slight different taste. It's not quite the same. Now, a lot of my friends out there have been asking me, man, where'd you get this? A few days ago I got this in the mail from a friend of mine in Kentucky. But everybody wants to think, where'd you get this? Because it's not that easy to find. And disregard my phone. I went to that later. Well, after I'm done with the video. Let's try this out. And I got other videos. Well, dang. I had a dip that I was going to do in my next video, but I dipped it off. Dang. I try not to dip too much. Usually I take bigger pinches than that in my dip videos. But being this is hard to come by, and whiskey blend you can't find it around here. And I don't want to dip it all and have my friend be like, oh, can you send me another can? You know. People does not. They have the wrong time when I'm making a dip video to decide to call me. That's why I say. I used to let text messages and all distract me. I'm just gonna have to ignore that for temporarily. This dip, I have to explain to you. It's a crossover to me, in my opinion. Everybody tell me different, but to me, whiskey blend, show you it again, the details of what the can look like. For those people out there that's heard about it but never seen what the can looks like, that's the label, that's what the lid looks like. You know, not everybody knows what it looks like, especially if you're like outlaw dipper and all. I'm sure y'all have had it before, so y'all know what it looks like. But for like some people I know out there who's probably has never seen it, there's another look at it. This is a good dip. I mean, it kind of tastes like to me of a crossover of Coke Black or Copenhagen Black and Copenhagen Southern Blend with a slight hint of Copenhagen Straight. Sorry about that. Hopefully y'all heard me. It's on my hat. Usually I raise it up like that when I spit. But you know, oh, before I forget, here's my shout out portion of the video. Number one, I told him next video I made, I just met him. He's a cool YouTube dipper. He's a cool dipper, a cool guy. Shout out to Backwoods Dipper 1993. Hopefully I said that right. Outlaw Dipper, I had to shout out as always because he's influenced me into making dip vids. You know, if I wouldn't have seen any of his videos or anything, he was one reason I started. So shout out to him. Shout out goes out to Oversold One. And I'm giving a shout out to my friend, I don't know what his YouTube name is, but Jamie Hefner. He told me his YouTube name a while back, but I can't remember it. I forgot what it is. Cause he doesn't make YouTube dip videos as much as I usually do. Of course, I haven't made one in a while myself, so I'm back. But also, now that I'm done with the shout out portion, onto the some flash news and other things to tell you. One, this might be my last dip video for a long time, or at least until I get another job. Yes, I'm unemployed right now again. Don't have a job. I'm thinking of joining the military. I'm going to, but in the meantime, I don't know when I'll make another video. So I'm gonna try to make this one the best I can. Oh, and about my dip towel, for those people that have seen it and like it, after I get through with these cans of dip here, I'll be one can short of 81 in my dip towel. I need one more. Got dip stuck in my teeth. I probably won't make this video as long as I normally do. I usually make like 15-minute videos, stuff like that. We're at 9 minutes 45 seconds. What else do I have to say? That's about it. But For those guys out there still looking for this stuff is pretty good. Usually I will tell you a dip's good, and I usually tell people, like, if there's a dip that ain't worth the time, and you know, people's like, oh, I want to try that, and to me, sometimes I have told some friends out there there's dips out there that they ask me if they can find it, where to find it and all. Then I tell them, you ain't missing out on much on some dips, but this is not one of them. For those guys and those friends of mine out there looking for this, you gotta try to get you some somehow, but this is pretty good. This is like one of the best Copenhagen products, and I'm a Copenhagen fan myself, but that might just be one of my new favorites, and I just gotta find out how to get it. Other than my friend, I mean, my friend where he lives, they sell this. This is very common to find where he lives, apparently, versus where I live. You can't find it in Georgia. I've looked in, when I used to go to visit my family in Atlanta, when I went to Savannah for the weekend, the only thing I can find in Savannah that I can't find here is my favorite Copenhagen Black for about $1.99. I might have to pick me up some next time I Copenhagen Black, because that's one of my favorites too. But other than that, all I have to say is, with that being said, remember, keep dipping and spitting, and I'll see you soon. I don't know when, but I'll make a video as soon as I can.